So you have a little timer already?
Well, yes. Let's see. Maximo says, it looks like it's working. Yes, everything is working. Everything is popping up. Yes, good. Hello! Now we need to, start sending out invitations to the world. So,
Excellent.
yes.
In the meantime, while we're doing that,
Yeah, I'll post this here so you can post it in your friends' servers as well.
hello everybody, and welcome back to an amazing session of HellCrashers. I am your host, Sir Reaper, coming to you live from the world of... we're in Akila's Hope. Akila's Hope right now. Yes, indeed. That's interesting.
Yes.
I lost
Okay.
track of where we were.
We were doing some fighting things. You know, the strange spaghetti monsters. The one that turns from the pink to the blue and to the big burny ones. Or tiny burny
Yes,
ones.
there are too many of them. I'm aware.
So many. Gives you the hot
Unfortunately,
feels.
very rare.
However, I would like to bring attention to a different thing right now. Not being, instead of bringing attention to the enemies, let's bring attention to our heroes who are going to see us through this adventure. Starting off from the back this time, while Maximo is fixing stuff.
No,
with-
I'm just sending
What?
invitations for people to find us.
Well, yes, but still doing stuff. With Dr. Lulamoon. Hello,
Okay.
who are you? Where can they find you? What's your objective today?
Probably can't find me anywhere. If you tried. Why?
I believe you're
Plays
part of
Mek-
Inquisition, that's why.
I went with the cult.
Well,
What?
I'm... Cult.
Jimenez na Mechanicus?
You know, the good guy.
you mean Jesus?
Yeah.
Making your
that one.
goddamn guns and tanks
Uh,
and everything.
I play Megas Docs 404 here, and let's see. A 6. Yeah, I finally fixed this part. Extol the virtues of augmetics over the weakness of the flesh.
So say you're better than us with your machine bits. I see.
I'll give myself a challenge and not focus on Lucas for this one. Alright.
I mean,
Wow.
technically speaking, he's the most augmented of all of us, except for you.
Well, he's a step ahead.
Yeah, he has a leg up on the competition.
Mm-hmm.
He
Speaking
can't
of having
lose
a-
foot now.
Speaking of having a steady footing, let's move over to Muldoon, whose feet are too fast now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chris, but I'm going to play as Muldoon, the pyromaniac psyker who's have wings and weird foot and everything.
I love this
Fun.
bolo pose on the sidecar part, like, ba yung sidecar ni bro?
That's- Potato, you know, enemy friendly. You never can think of a psyker.
With the
as a-
weird things going on with his end.
Yeah, you know. Utilize your free
I think
Utilize
the
your
wolf is
free
taking him. Proceeds to pull a heavy bolter.
reputation in a social situation. Yeah. Small Caesar.
Caesar.
Please,
Small Caesars.
Yeah, small
The wolf
Caesars.
is overtaking Muldoon.
I just want some salad.
I like you drink water there, crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of, one thing I forgot to ask.
Muldoon, you already have a head of lettuce.
Dox and Muldoon, would you like to exchange your cards?
No, I would like to keep it.
Let me see.
Of course you would. I mean, I know what it is. Like, I know what you want to do.
What do I
Yeah,
want?
probably. I don't know how to work with this one, so yeah, I'll switch out. So I
Alright.
guess I'll put this on the table.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh,
Innocence does
cool.
nothing. Basically, you make an interaction attack, stuff happens. And instead, I'm gonna deal you a new one in the form of whatever you get.
Such chaos.
Yeah, crazies is that. Such
Huh.
chaos.
Hey,
Right.
you know.
This
Next
will be
up,
interesting.
I don't know, maybe me being able to click on your thing and I could see the goddamn card. I don't
You
know what's
can?
with roll 20. I don't know what's with roll 20 on that, but for some reason I can do that with every single one of us.
Then don't do it. That's called cheating.
Yeah,
You're
then
going
do
to
it,
get into the
simple.
bad plan.
You see my trap card? No!
Alright,
Someone's going to make you into bread.
alright.
ask you-
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we very much said don't look at each other's card a long time ago. Anyway, moving on past that revelation, a resident cheater slash sniper. Now I know why you get all those natural 20s. You cheat all the time.
Yes, I purposely pay roll 20 premium just to
Love it,
get
guys.
all those 20s. Totally.
It's
Alright.
like the famous quote. The game was rigged from the start.
Now that he has admitted to his
He
cheating
rigged it.
ways, now that he has admitted to his ways, let's hear who he is and who he is playing.
Not my problem. Yeah, not my problem. That's a roll 20 thing. Greetings. Our warrior playing Lucas, with everyone now ready to kill me at to betray me at a moment's notice.
Wait, we weren't?
You guys have more of a reason now, so I'm pretty much preparing to take you all out with the Eldar grenades I still have. Anyway, apply a lesson from the Imperial Infantryman's uplifting primer to the current situation.
Book
that?
says
Still
the
do not
situation's
know a
weird.
damn word in that stupid book. So
Just make it up. Just like book says this situation is weird. And there you go.
I mean, I can literally send you the book.
I literally do not have the book, so this one is practically useless to me.
I mean, you can't make shit up again.
That is true. I could
mean,
make
most
shit
of
up,
us
like,
probably
I
won't
shouldn't
understand it on
well,
the
you
table
shouldn't
here.
trust your comrades.
Look, let's be honest. Most of us make shit up all the time. I know I do. It's called making the story.
Well, you're the DM. You're the king of BS. So
Yes, I mean, technically speaking, still one of the less egregious fan fictions 40k has ever seen.
Yeah.
we do not talk about those stupid books. Period.
Now, next up we have our illustrious Maximo. Who are you and who plays you?
Hello, my name is Maximo, and I play Maximo, for I am Maximo, an Ogren warrior, but turned to new guy. What was the thing? Greater Ogren warrior, yes. I'm also played by Big Mek Plays, the Orc VTuber extraordinaire, from a galaxy far away, I think. He's a bit busy at the moment, so I'm just using me as Maximo to do this. Hello. And, yeah. Picks up dice. 5. Solve problem with judicious application of brute force. So hit things.
I mean,
Muldoon, you look like problem I need to fix.
Well, good luck fucking catch it. Good luck catch
I'm
it.
back in the
it's
box.
okay, it's okay. Just let him do it at that point.
See, you can outrun, but you cannot outrun me, Bolter.
I could try.
You know, it's a sad day whenever the Sage puts a hand on your shoulder and lights a cigar. Anyway, and I am your game master for the evening and for every other evening so far, Sarah _Reaper, who is going to be bringing you the story. And before we get into what happened last time, I'd like to say I was informed that this is airing live on YouTube after a long while of airing on Twitch, which is very sad because I have prepared an intro where I was gonna talk about, and then I would add a little bit of extra information about. But unfortunately,
You can't say
all of
that.
these. has stopped me from doing so.
They call little people, you ignorant fool.
I believe that's called inquisitorial censorship.
Damn, they actually brought the device from the Golden Palace here. I am surprised that thing's still functioning.
I don't think they brought the Emperor text-to-speech
Somehow.
device here. Not yet.
Yeah, see,
Maybe.
the order redacted says I'm under investigation, but if you want my opinion, they're all a bunch of.
Oh.
Well, that's just me.
Well, to be fair, you did send them that present.
Oh, you mean
What, 2 months back? Yeah, that one. Yep, that one. Yeah.
I
They're
think
not
one of the
exactly so happy
Mechanicus guys are
that? Okay, do we
broken.
think this joke got old already?
Yes.
My ears
so
are
it's
still
cool.
ringing.
Anyway,
continue.
moving on to last time where we were swarmed by horrors.
I'm in
And
a
they were
mosh
not
pit.
that... Well, they were scary.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take over the recap real quick because, well, pretty much everybody knows what happened last time. But I'm just
Oui.
gonna sum it up really quick. The agents found themselves close to the area they were supposed to be traveling towards to rescue their target of importance, their VIP, if you will. However, on the way there, they encountered some pink horrors. Fighting off those pink horrors, they found an area further on with even more horrors, and cultists are favorite. And they found an guardsman surrounded by enemies, who they proceeded to help. 2 of them died, the 2 named characters survived. That's a total coincidence, by the way, don't worry about it.
Totally.
And then they kept on fighting horrors over and over, as having a handful of pink horrors apparently meant we're gonna have like 20 brimstone horrors. Who could have foreseen that? Not me, apparently. And now we're stuck in a situation where the party has been swarmed by brimstone horrors, and they can't really do much other than delay the inevitable, but still rather annoying. To that extent, I'm going to pose a question to the party.
Yes, we
Alright.
are doing the auto battle.
No.
Well, there are still some enemies around. I was just there's still enemies around. I was just going to ask basically if you guys don't want to deal with the brimstone horrors, I can do something a little bit different, which essentially have blue horrors essentially send out brimstone horrors in the same way a Huey helicopter sends out brimstone horrors, aka exploding fire. But keep in mind that might change things significantly. We also might lose dogs because he's surrounded by like 20 of them.
Yeah, I'm in a mosh pit with
Yeah.
them. You're saying the party's around is like,
Yeah.
I'm the only one surrounded right now.
But in the
Only if they
future-
do little damage, like 7 explosion damage with
but in the future,
3 AD.
I am considering taking the bolt gun approach, which, by the way, if anybody in the audience here loves 40k and hasn't played bolt gun, do so. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life at that point?
Give me money. And then
Well, prostitution is always.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, as I was saying, in that game, blue horrors explode into brimstone horrors, which are not really an entity, it's more like a residual fire. So I might do that in the future. Who knows? We'll see. All I can tell you for a fact is that I'm getting tired of managing brimstone horrors.
He's tired of doing the math, everyone.
The math is simple. It's simple division. And speaking of simple division, it's time to divide these ones.
I'm bad at division.
And you are the Mechanicus. Would you look at that? Alright,
Oh, yeah, it's fun music.
back to our combat music. So, it's a new turn. It's a new day. Maximo, I think, is hindered.
Mm-hmm. Due to the weird spookiness what Muldoon did.
Or one of the purple ones, I don't remember.
No, I blame
What did
Muldoon
you
for
do?
this.
Sure.
Alright, and Lucas is in the trees. He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
You don't know where I am.
Lucas fighting a lictor with a knife.
Okay?
Be careful, Lucas.
I'm
That
not
doesn't
stuck in
have
there
the
with
parry
it.
trait. It
It's
has
stuck
the
in
blocking
you.
trait.
Oh no, he's fucked. Oh no,
Yes, he's on the tree.
yeah, there we go.
I think we passed the time where I think it might be safe.
It is never safe.
Yeah, it's
Well,
only going until like
The
the last
thing is,
second.
it does go on YouTube after it's done, so therefore, whatever you say here makes it non-monetizable anyways. So,
Yep.
Exactly, and I will get into some descriptions that will likely demonetize us, so there we go. Yes, congratulations, you found out this is the Thessalonés episode.
Again?
what?
So, moving on. Who would like to play first?
I guess I have to do some of this math, so... You guys
You
want
want
me to help?
Do
Yeah,
you
they're-
want me to go first to snipe as many of the brimstones?
Well... I mean, I could fear them to make them do less stuff.
They're demons. I think they're fearless.
And stop them last time. I don't know. I could go first and do a few things, but... Anyone else wants to do it, or...
Well, if no one takes a turn, Maximo will do it.
If nobody else wants to, I could take a turn first.
No.
No.
Alright, guess I'll go then.
You know, use one of your special abilities, like a flamer. They're not immune to fire.
They are fire.
I know.
Oh wait, no.
But our fire is
We
pure.
talked about that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They're... Question. Are these guys count as, like, adversaries?
No,
Or...
they're troops.
These are mobs and troops.
Okay, so...
Mob
weakness
made of
won't work,
troops.
So...
The pink ones are elites.
Okay.
And so is the cult leaders.
Probably do a Rite of Fear? I think I'll do...
Oh, are you doing your Freddy Fazbear scream?
Yeah. Okay, let me see.
It is spooky
Oh
monk.
no, Brimstone Horror, don't put down the tablet.
Okay, let's see. 3 meters... 3 meters wide?
At its base.
No, at its end.
Nope, that's it.
Yes. At its base.
Isn't the base where it came from?
The base of a triangle is the wide part. which is the end of it for the cone.
Just do.
I thought you are not talking about the triangle. I thought you are like, based on the model.
Yeah.
You can do a
So it'll have to be
multi-action
very
and
long.
just do break away with your main action and use your bonus action or your multi-action just to do your Rite of Fear.
So you can do
so you can get more.
multi-action. I mean, like, move somewhere, like...
Probably about northwards, do it southwards. Possibly get the
Next to the
maximum in the
bots.
process of it. It's not like Maximo's already been feared before. Or move all the way to the right and just shoot to the left because, your servitors need your help. They need their Mechana daddy.
No.
Eh.
No.
You're kind of fine taking care of that guy.
Are
I think
they?
I just... Yeah, I believe him. So I'll do a scream and it'll hit these guys around here and stuff, so... So they have to do a... DN2 plus double rank. So we're at... So... I think they have to roll... Determination, I think? Yeah, I'll just put it up here.
It's resolved.
Oh, resolve.
You're targeting the mob of brimstone horrors.
Yep. And then, I already said it's a multi-action. Then I'll just attack the mob with my Omnisire axe.
Alright, it's a +2 difficulty, so...
Who are you targeting with the...
Can't get the cone right, but kind of like in this direction. So it'd be 3 wide, so I think it covers like this.
Okay, so you want to target the pink horror and the 2 blue ones, because the brimstone horrors are already fearful.
Oh, okay.
That's why we gave them that little eye there.
Well, I know a few of them were, but I just want to make sure, but... Yeah, why not?
Hold on, let me just... So like this?
Yeah.
Alright, you unleash your Binorix crates. Since this is a check that you don't have to roll anything but the enemy has to, you don't really gain any penalties to this from multi-action.
Okay.
I just have to roll for them and hope they roll better than an 8. Yeah, that's gonna be the fucking day.
If you want to, you can also give them just a bonus to their difficulty number or reduce the DN
That's
of
not
the...
how it works.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, these horrors do not make it, and for the sake of addressing something was said earlier, not all warp entities gain the inability to feel fear. It's only certain ones like bloodletters. Horrors are definitely so minor on the list that they don't even get the good stuff to begin with.
Oh, that sucks for them. Oh well.
What a
Yeah,
bunch
like
of
they don't even
nerds.
have. For example, the demonic determination is not even as good as the normal demonic determination. It's have like the cheap knockoff version.
Knock off.
So yeah, you unleash a screaming Binoric towards them that disorients them and frightens them in a way. The soulless will of the Omnisire, let's call it.
Alright. Next, I'll attack the mob here with my Omniscient axe.
Go for it.
Melee range. And... Oh yeah! 4.
Okay, let's see if a 4 hits their Defense. Well, with a multi-action penalty, it will not.
Damn.
You can
But
always
fortunately,
use...
you swing through with your axe. You know, these are literally leaping little demons of flame, so you can't really get a good hit on them.
Don't you have a fire extinguisher on you since we used it on Muldoon a while ago?
I think we left it on the ship.
It was a one-time use.
It was one-time use?
Yeah, it's like the Meltaring. Has another digi weapon which is a fire extinguisher.
And it's only work on psychers.
Oh,
Alright, so
anti-psychic fire extinguisher unit. Okay.
Next up, we're gonna have an enemy go. And it's going to be our cultist leader, the only cultist that's still alive.
You know what Lucas was supposed to do?
Let's see, his speed out of 6, just to make sure. So he's gonna go like this, first way here, and his way here. Then as a simple action, he's going to move further by moving. Actually, he's going to move there. Actually, to also be in cover. And let's see, what's his distance from... Okay, so you're 9, 10, 8. And Muldoon might be a tad bit too far at 16. You're at 11. Alright, so the closest he has is an 8 with the servitors. I mean, technically, most of you are at mid range and nobody's really in short range. So I guess he's gonna fire mid range. He's going to do a salvo with his auto pistol. And he's going to fire at Maximo. Seems like a reasonable choice.
Okay. See what he can do.
That's a 4 with a complication. Does it hit you?
No.
Are you sure what's your defense?
A 5.
Alright then.
Ting, ting, ting.
You know, I am equipped with the shield, right?
Oh yeah, right, you have the shield.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't move. I get a little help with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got an
you-
AC bonus out of me.
You manage to see him rushing through the craters, and as he sees you, he unloads the pistol towards you, but you want to block it all with your shield.
And you said he was elite, right? Does he get
Yes, he's
affected
elite,
by
so he's gonna roll a
complications?
complication now.
Yeah. I hope he trips and breaks his neck. Oh,
That
he just...
is unlikely to happen. I
Maybe
think his
it'll
complication
backfire
is just
on him.
running out of ammo.
Good! That's what happens
Which
when you
already
waste
happened
ammunition on an
because, you know,
Ogren.
Which, you know, already kind of happened because he salvoed.
So he loses more ammunition.
He's shooting nothing but blanks over there.
Now he just empties the clip. That's his complication, which he already did by salvoing.
Empties
just-
the magazine.
In this case, we're talking about a clip, because it's an auto pistol. And he's going to throw the clip out, but he doesn't have a simple action this turn, so... He's gonna have to use it next turn to reload.
Yeah.
And that's his turn. Who would like to play next?
Does the Lucas want to shoot a heretic in the face? Or does Maximus want to smack these little fire things? The world will never know.
Or does Muldoon want to use Molten Beam at the servitors?
No, we just ignore him.
Oh, no.
Why would I use that?
I don't know, I'm just trying to distance.
I'm just firing a flaming wall of flames on Maximo, you know. He's
I
looking
can take
chilly.
it. I think. I'm already surrounded by
Yeah,
fire
who's going?
things.
Who's going?
You know, since no one is, Maximo.
Alright, Maximo, what do you do?
I'm going to smack these little bunny things.
Go
I'm
for it.
actually going to go all out, striking with them.
Go for it.
So I get
Please
plus
don't
2.
miss.
I know, right?
Please don't hit Docs again, you nearly killed him.
God damn it.
You had to say that.
No one has ever told you life was gonna be this way.
Good
22.
question, Maximo.
Okay, at least it's not
What
that
is your
bad.
shield boosting? Defense or resilience?
Both?
Defense, I think. Wait, what?
22. Can't really apply, that's out of ammo.
I lose the ammunition?
You can't really run out of ammo with a Bulgarian Mall, so... you
Fine,
can
here,
do
have a
it.
33 then.
Weapons ammo.
Oh, I get it stuck in the ground then, huh?
Oh.
Or my weapon breaks.
Well, it's more like the power field goes out after the hit. And you have to do a little tech test to get it working again, you know.
So it just goes default to industrial bludgeoned.
You can use it as a makeshift weapon if it's not powered.
It'll just be just like a hammer.
Still beat people up with it.
Yeah, just unpowered.
But
Anyways,
in any capacity, 4, I think, will hit the Brimstone Horrors. Yes, it will. And roll damage. You hit one of them.
that is disappointing.
No, wait. You hit 2 of them, technically.
That's 2 of them dead, I think. Oh yeah,
Right.
no, never mind. I actually hit none because of hindrance.
Alright, you hit none because of hindrance.
So Maximo just
So-
shoots. He shoots better instead of actually just smacks him.
You
Even with
smack
all
your mole to the ground, they all scatter before it impacts. And then you hear clink as the power field goes out.
No, I should have changed batteries a while back. Dogs!
You should have checked your equipment better.
But that was your job.
Speaking of dogs,
Yeah.
it is Brimstone Horror time.
Oh no.
Okay.
Converge and destroy, my minions.
Remember, they're feared, so they get default defects too.
Yes, everything is 2D harder for them.
So
What's the bonus you give to defense? How much?
Is it defense or resilience?
Defense.
Full or brute shield. Let's see here.
Like a +2 or...
I may get the Wrath of Glory book. I should have put that inside the... And yet I didn't. There we
Half
go.
of your armor, I think.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It has its own set thing.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. It's a Forsaken system. Yes, it is. Okay, character options. Back down to equipment or armor. Brute shield is a 3. So you gain a bonus of 3.
So I have a 5. Nice.
Alright. Yeah, it's +2 again, though, because of fear. If they decide to attack
Yeah.
you. However, they will not decide to attack you.
Oh no.
Change of plans.
No, change the plans. I really wanna do this.
Is it
And
going to
since
spend
we
a
started
room
the
point to make them
session-
explode?
No, and since we start a new session, I have just enough to make this happen.
Oh, he's
Are they
planning
going to
something.
fuse back together and just make more of them now?
No,
Oh.
I'm gonna
Take care.
use Magic Made Manifest Brimstone Horror Edition.
Wait, what?
And now here comes the funny part. We have +3 wrath die from the psychic phenomena going on, or is it +2?
+1, so 2.
Okay, so +1. And what's the maximum level of transcendence you can go to?
Until you die. As much as wounds you have.
Technically speaking, there was another limit, right?
Oh yeah, level half, I think. Something
Was it
like
the
that.
tier of the game or something like that?
Maybe.
Hero rank?
Let me get the book. Maxima proceeds to put the glasses on, licks his lips.
I'm also checking, by the way. Just to make sure.
Okay.
You're checking the ancient scriptures.
Meanwhile, everything is frozen. Dox is surrounded by brimstone horrors. Maximo just pulls it, pulls a small book
Okay,
out.
transistent is 2 or more. You suffer shock equal to the amount of rat dice in the pool. You may make transistent mastery tests for the rest of the scene. So,
Well, funny thing, they have technically infinite shock because demons.
well, reckless psychers can open their mind fully, surrounding themselves, channeling the raw power of the warp. Roll your psychic mastery will test with bonus rat dice equal to your rank or tier, whatever is higher, +1. Any other psychic power tests you make in this scene must be made at the transcendent power level. Whenever you make a transcendent psychic test,
rank
you will
+2,
suffer shock
okay.
equal to the number of dice tier pool. So,
So we're tier 3, rank 3 for the campaign right now, so I'm gonna count that as a thing.
it says rank
Plus-
or tier, so you can either both.
Oh,
Yeah, whichever's higher.
one or
so-
the other. Okay, so either way 3, so that's 4 bonus wrath. And now here's the best part. They're gonna do this as a mob, which means I get to add half of the mob as bonus dice.
Is that the psychic power? Just asking.
Yes, and
Alright.
it's going to be an extremely powerful smite,
Okay.
because they're getting an extra +8 from the mob.
Okay.
And so you will see, dogs, as they all surround you, they begin to do a little silly dance.
Uh-oh.
And as they do, you feel a glow come from above you. As dogs look up in this moment,
I guess so.
you see a warp rift the size of your hand open up above you and literally beam down a bolt of lightning. That's going to be a 14 with a Perils of the Warp, baby!
God. Let's see. 6, 7, 8. Oh, God.
You only
I
can
shift
shift up to
3 for
3
an
anyway.
additional mortal wound.
I don't think I can even deny the witch that. Plus
I think it's
1.
half the test value to deny the witch, so you need the 7 or better
No.
to make it.
No, you need to meet it.
Oh.
And every exalted icons give you +2, that +1.
Yeah, so he essentially has to beat a DN of 8 plus 6, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to beat a DN 14. Oh, yeah, right. Dogs, you take 3 mortal wounds.
Shocking.
Okay.
You do have a refractor field or something along those lines, right?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have enough shock to stop any of that?
Actually, I kind of do, yeah. I got 6 shock. So,
So you're at maximum.
yeah. So I could use the shock instead of wounds. Because I think
No,
it's a
if you're at max
field.
shock. How do you plan to use shock instead of wounds?
Oh wait, I could roll determination against mortal wound. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referring to. You said you have 6 shock, right?
Or, oh, I meant, oh, from the guy. Sorry, I keep forgetting that shock is supposed to be at 0 and then it goes up.
Same goes for wounds.
Okay, I keep forgetting which one goes like that. So,
I know you're at 9 wounds because you got hit by Maximo.
think so. Yeah. I thought I was only at like. Oh, I keep forgetting how the health system works here.
Everything goes up.
Okay. Yeah, I think wounds was at 9. So, my shock was reset because this guy did his ability, in which case...
Yes. Okay, so you can attempt to roll termination against it. You're gonna need 3 icons to fully stop it.
I'll give it a shot then.
Alright.
I got 2.
That puts you at half shock, I think. Since you shock all 3 of it.
Yeah. Okay.
And now you got 6 icons.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Don't cheat yourself. Alright, so here's the thing. They still roll the complication, so we now have to resolve that.
The funny dice.
Wait, so if I rolled 6 icons, I mean... Okay, never mind.
You stopped all of it.
Yeah.
So you take 3 shock, basically.
Okay.
44, a natural bloodlust. All creatures within 15 meters of you suffer from a ringing in their ears and taste the bitterness of iron. During the next round, all melee attacks gain +1 extra damage.
Huh.
So I'll tell you what happens.
How beneficial.
You shield yourself against this psychic assault. And then Dox, as the magic of the warp ceases from assailing you. Magic sucks, right? Don't you hate magic? You know who really hates magic?
Yeah.
Corn for the cornflakes.
Blood for the blood god. Speaking of blood for the blood god, hey Muldoon, are you or Lucas going next?
Want me to go?
Oh,
I
sure.
would like to
Should
mention
take
that
all
doesn't.
opportunity.
I would like to mention that a natural bloodlust says all creatures within 15 meters. So again, one of those situations where Lucas is the only person not affected.
Yeah, it's just on melee, so...
What a
we're
nerd.
Using
Alright,
melee.
get in the arquebus. We're gonna murder these little bastards.
Just don't pop the blue ones!
Please don't miss.
Are you sure you want to go for the little guys and not for any of the bigger guys?
Go for the cultist. You know, that guy who's trying to kill the boss.
Shoot everybody! It's high, dude!
Proceeds to look at watch.
That man, right
It's actually a
in the
little
face.
past 2.
Because let's see. The mob is gonna be a problem because these two are not gonna do well.
Don't worry,
Unless
we'll
someone can
survive.
drop
I
a
got a
nuke
bolt
on 'em.
pistol.
I'll be 1 second, sorry.
You really need to use your heavy
Well, as
gun,
far as
but-
big targets go, you have a pink horror here and a cultist leader here.
Yes, kill the pink horror. Let's spawn even more horrors when we're already surrounded.
It's inevitable.
The pink one is not. The pink one is making
No,
blue
I'm
one.
gonna shoot the cultist. I'm gonna shoot that man in the face.
I want you to realize that you are saying we should not shoot the pink horror because you're gonna spawn more. It's inevitable.
It's inevitable, yes, but I can delay it.
Alright, shoot the cultist. I will say he does have a bonus to his defense due to being in cover. Light cover, that is.
Yeah.
Well, is Lucas in short range and using his aim action?
No, I'm in long range and using the aim action.
Oh.
But I don't suffer penalties, so it's just a straight go for it.
Okay.
You don't suffer penalties for long range, you still suffer penalties for cover.
Yeah.
However, since you're taking the aim action, he only adds it to his defense and not to his resilience. You're only trying to shoot basically at an area where he's not covered.
Yep.
Alright.
9.
I'm not sure, but I think you hit him.
Oh,
Do
did
I
he kick out
shift
of
any
there?
over?
So he gets a +1 to his defense from cover, which means you get to shift 2 of these, technically.
That's an 18.
Headshot?
To make a reference to our times playing Dark Tide together, Art, he picked. He picked.
Should stay down in his hole.
He should have stayed in this little rabbit hole, yeah.
No, wait. Looks like the work is half done in burying this heretic. All we just now is filling the hole.
Indeed.
Alright,
This is why you will be.
next up, it's a little bit of don't jump,
Do a backflip.
Do a backflip.
don't jump, or if you jump, gets grabbed.
Jumped.
Exactly. Blue Horror is going to attack the servitors with his crabbling claws.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's gonna use his Santa Claus. Well, his Satan Claus.
Ooh.
You're lucky he's a troop.
Eh.
What's their defense again?
Is a 2 at the moment.
Alright, so he's shifting 2 of these. What's their resilience?
10.
Wow, there's a few servitors in this.
7.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they're
quite
fine.
make through them. Yeah, he's like, he's basically just jumping between the servitors trying to get a good hit somewhere, but can't really get it.
Yeah.
How unfortunate. Muldoon, you're obligatory next.
Well, you know, jump up air, flying here, blood for the Emperor and stuff, because we love it.
Uh-oh.
Blood for the Emperor, skulls for the Golden Throne.
So, athletics, right?
Yes,
Flying. That's a 6.
alright, you are very good.
Happy. And I'm not hindered because previous turn I took my respirator on. Alright, simple action. Invoke luck. That's a 5 in force, so I'm adding 2 extra bonus dice to my attack. Because it's funny. Because blood for the Emperor, it's 3 extra dice. So yay. Funsies.
Or is it?
Probably.
Extra
I'm attack-
no. You misconstrued something about the ability. Whatever damage you do in melee goes up by 1. It's not extra dice.
Are you sure?
Yes. Not for invoke luck, for the phenomena.
Oh, it's extra damage. Alright, that's
Yes.
fantastic too. Okay, so
Alright, so go ahead and roll.
2 extra dice to slap them. 4 staff. That's a 9.
That is indeed a 9. You're not hindered, you don't have anything weighing you down. You can shift 3.
Alright, so extra 3 dice. That. That's
Alright?
18 with -1.
That is 19 actually.
Oh yeah, +1.
Still, same effect. Muldoon, can you say the line?
With what line?
You
You
know,
shall not
you-
pass?
Yay!
You shall not pass!
That's only if we fight a blood demon thing.
Darkstar.
Bloodthirster, yeah.
However, with 9 on the dice, you successfully managed to hit 7 of them.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you send down this rippling shockwave of psychic force that erases 7 of them.
And everything is staying in 2 meters of me, they are getting burned. Because fire form's still on.
Well, I'm not
No,
deleting
those
this
three
one
are
because,
there.
you know.
Ah,
I'm not deleting this one because it's the one that has the mob, but yeah, there's still the ones around dogs.
okay.
He is the core.
They have to end their turn, by the way, for it to count.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Or is it start? Anyway, it has to be their turn. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Ending their turn there.
Okay,
You have to be confused.
are we doing allies or servitors next? By the way, Docs, if you ever want to play with your servitors,
Yeah, I got the servitors sheet up.
yeah. I'm just reminding you that you have to be the one who declares when they go.
Take all opportunity.
Guys want the servers to have their fun?
Do it.
It's just
Alright.
allies and the servitors right now, so yeah.
Hey,
please.
you can have the servitors split attacks. 4 of them on the melee and 4 of them on the shooting. They don't have to all to be melee.
They don't have melee.
They're all
They have unarmed strikes.
No, bolt gun servitors specifically do not have melee attacks.
What about their flaying left arm things?
Nothing.
Reloading.
balancing
Yeah.
issues.
I guess they're very stuck. Because if
Yeah,
they're stuck
that's
in
the-
melee, they can't do
That's the
nothing.
problem with gun servitors. The game literally doesn't give them melee attacks, so
Well, everything should have a default unarmed strike, even though it's never stated.
well,
They
yeah,
didn't
but
program to
it,
melee.
yeah, but here's the thing: they do an arm strike against the blue horror, they're likely going to do as much to it as it has done to them.
Good.
Nothing.
Anyway, dogs, what are they doing?
Do the truffle shuffle.
I'll just attack this guy and
No, more serious.
4. Got
I
8.
think they can't really attack him while engaged. They have to move out of engagement first
Yeah.
because they don't have pistols.
Yeah. I don't want to attack them individually, so.
I can't move them as a mass. Where do you want them?
I'd probably move them right around this way, maybe, so they get closer to
Alright.
our VIP target we're trying to protect.
All right, and you want them to shoot the blue guy?
Yeah, you try to attack them, so attack back.
All right.
So just do a normal heavy bolter shot then.
Yes, and you add half the mob as bonus die, so +4.
So,
ABD. 4
Okay,
ABD.
it's alright. Yep, it's already there. Okay. Alright, 4 ABD. Let's see. I think it still counts as like short.
Yes, it's a short range, so it should be 5.
So 5 ABD.
Yes.
Okay. And here we go. Yeah. 10.
That's a hit. Uh,
Alright.
let me tell you exactly how much of a hit it is. You may shift 3.
Okay. I do have 1 DVD already on there. Don't know why that is. So just up to 3 then.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 DVD. 1 D mod.
Yeah, it's because of brutal.
Oh, okay. And bam. 16.
16, I think, is enough to eliminate the horror. Yep, it's certainly enough.
Alright.
And as we take him off the board,
just going to roll a d6 on Invoke Luck because I didn't use an extra ref dice. You know, to see if we have funny. No, we don't.
We add 2 Brimstone Horrors. Which for now will be individual troopers until I say otherwise. Alright. Oh, also hold on. There we go. And I think after I use that smite, one of my troops rolled the Wrath, so I get a ruin, I think, from that, right?
If they get a Wrath critical, yes.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get a critical because he's a troop, but you know.
Well,
He still rolled it. Alright, so. Does it conclude the turn for the servitors?
I believe so. I don't think there was anything else I could do.
Alright. Alright, next up, we're gonna have an enemy go. And it seems gonna be the Pink Horror,
Okay, yep.
who's going to come behind Muldoon and try to stab him in the back.
I know. Not my ass.
Yes, your ass.
Not close enough.
we'll find out how high he rolls.
Seven
got
That's
it.
a lot. 3.
You're not
Does
close
have
enough for
a-
my shield bonus either.
Why 3? You're a 2.
Because Fire Reform plus 1 defense.
Oh,
Plus he has a DN2 penalty from fear.
Yeah.
yes.
So, it's a
5.
5.
So he can shift 1. Then
Ah, plus 1. Alright, I'm going to roll Determination. And that's a 6, so I'm taking 1 shot.
Alright. So he stabs you in the back, but he barely managed to get through the armor.
It's a
You
serial
kinda
butt
feel the air
stabber.
You feel the air escape your lines as his claws dig into your back.
Did you just clipped my wings? I just got them!
For the brain.
I'm gonna have the comms officer play next. Who is going to target these blue horrors with his meltagun. And let's see what happens then.
Oh, 5 form damage on the pink horror because he ended his turn on me. Next to me.
Okay, how much is it?
I'm going to check, I think it's 10 or 12.
Okay, until you figure it out. Aim, short range. 7 with a complication. Let's find out what the complication is. Because it could get really funny really fast.
No.
64.
Oh no.
It got really funny. Really fast.
Oh no.
Oh no, he shoots Maximo in the back.
You're not in range for that. Oh, okay. He's just blinded after the attack.
Oh,
I see the light of the Emperor flash before
Yes.
my eyes. My retina
Some of the
spurns with a plasma
superheated
blast.
Some of the superheated gas blows into his visor, and you hear him scream in pain.
that flashbang by my gun.
Alright, so he's blinded. Or I think blinded is like a per round thing.
Probably, if it's not a psychic power.
I had the thing for this. Where is it? That was a little icon with an eye that had like a little there it is. However, he still hits them, and with what is it? With the 7, he hits them very hard. Let's see how much damage he deals. 19 with a -4. Yeah, I think they're dead.
Are they?
The blue
However,
ones, yes.
however,
I heard the flames, more flame.
with the fire and the flames, carry on.
Talking about flames and fire.
Uh,
Fire form. On the pink one.
On the pink one,
On the pink one.
that will be some damage to him. Oh wait, he already had taken damage. So how much of that goes over? Oh! Oh! I have news for you.
Blue ones?
Blue ones.
Oh yeah.
Kinda tired of this math class, guys.
This is what happened.
Yo,
We
Zinch,
decided to take.
are you a
one
math book? Because you're full of problems.
Zinch is using the math book, not the math book.
Now you're
Alright,
gonna call him a
so-
nerd.
He's a math addict. It's bad for your teeth.
Let's see, blinded. Yay. All child-related penalties increased by 4.
Oh Jesus.
He must use a combat action to remove the blindness using a narratively appropriate skill. I mean, he has to clean his visor.
Just some horrors are on the visor. Bless it's so fucking hard. Potatoes.
Alright, so. Now. Let's see what happens.
Or
We
will
have a
it?
bunch of brimstone horrors that need to go around the general. And yes, by the way, I'm giving all horrors that were summoned by death happened this time summoning sickness, otherwise you guys would never stop getting ambushed.
Yeah.
Alright, so brimstone horrors around the general. They're going to the clone. I doubt that will do anything to him, but let's try it.
Oh.
They're gonna give me a ruin, that's what they're gonna do.
Oh no, if you keep this up, you are going to smite again.
If I keep this up, I can open up another mini portal.
Oh no.
Alright, and they hit him. They can't shift, however, so this is gonna be funny. They do a pitiable 5 damage, however, their presence does increase the influence of the warp. And so the Lord General will proceed to deal with it in the way that Lord Generals usually deal with this stuff.
Tally ho! Looks him.
Punch back!
He's gonna fist them. In fact, he's going to take a multi-attack action against them, shooting them once with his last gun. Are you sure about that? No, it's a pistol, yeah. I thought so. I'm shooting them one with his last pistol and hitting them one with his power fist. So, let's go, first attack. That's a 2, that won't hit. Try to fire at them with his last boost while he's charging his power fist, but they keep dodging. Ooh! And then he brings down the fist. And he can shift 1. And yep, he smacks down with a fist, gets 5 of them out of the way, deals with half of them essentially. Let's make it this half. He just swings his fist, the shockwave goes out, half of them explode. And we move on to next turn. Who's playing first?
New round?
May I? May I?
Yes.
New round?
you may.
It's new
Sure,
round.
but I'm asking
Walking
others.
candlestick, go ahead.
Yay, my favorite figure. I'm going to add on the rap dice now this time, hopefully. Where is it? Where is it? There is it. Bonus funny dice. Okay. Let's see, bonus funny dice. Oh, fantastic. My favorite. 2 meters, so on me. Two meters away. Oh, no. Lingering. Is that hitting the ducks?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's more than 2 squares away from the box.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Okay, okay. So yeah. Good old flame wall.
Well, if I remember correctly, everybody inside the flame wall when it spawns has to take some damage.
Yeah.
And you're immune to fire right now, so
Yes, I am.
go for it. 12.
Yes.
Let's see if 12 is enough to take care of blue horrors. I mean, since they're turpers, yes it is.
I think the Muldoon's taking the term being in his own element too literally.
Like he cares.
However, I'm going to now roll something that was planning for this fight. I'm going to roll a d6. Alright?
Oh, 4.
And thing is, 2 meters close to the wall, they are taking 10 plus 180. Should I roll that too?
For whom?
Who are close to the wall.
I mean, doesn't the 12 apply to them too?
No. Just who
Oh, they-
are inside the flame.
10 plus 1 ED.
12 who are in the fire
Okay,
and 10 plus
so
1.
roll again for those. I think it will be enough. Alright, so let's move you in his place, move you in his place. And yeah, these guys are gone, this guy is gone. And all of these guys are also gone.
Nah, sure, why not? I'm dropping the flame wall after that. Why not?
Alright. I mean, yeah, it being up would basically lock this guy in position.
Yeah.
And also locks dogs in position.
Yeah. Well,
Alright. Is it your turn?
yes.
These numbers shrunk down now.
A little
Well,
is looking
mess up my
awesome.
wounds situation here.
First gonna be these move horrors. And I'm gonna roll something for them real quick.
So, I think I got my wounds backwards if I thought my shock and stuff like that, so...
Yeah,
No, your wounds are
mechanically-
correct. I remember how much he hit you for.
Maximus smack you are really hard.
Okay. Got reduced.
well,
I don't know.
This mob of horror fizzle out without any stronger force to keep them in place.
Ooh.
That's their turn.
Oh.
That's the only thing they have. It's just a thing I implement for Brimstone Horrors because I got tired of fighting Brimstone Horrors.
I take it.
Also, you know, they're like the weakest form of warp manifestation. They should not be able to stay in the materium without some stronger anchor.
There are no synapses.
Yeah, since we got rid of everything else except for them, I think, yeah.
Our DM over here thinking this is a great idea. What could go wrong? Immediately regrets the idea.
Me playing Space Marine 2 and seeing all of the Tyranids fall apart when I kill a warrior. Yeah, this is a nice thing.
Even though before this you were just thinking, well, this isn't going to be a bad idea. Why did I do this to myself?
I mean, if you guys want, eventually all of this will fizzle out and there's not much I can do to you, so... Are you okay
Good.
with just speed fizzling out?
God damn it, we are just hiding at ourselves.
Yeah.
You know the payday modifier. God damn.
I'm gonna fizzle them out. It's not like they can do much on their own either, and without a ruin I cannot really use them in any purposeful way. They pair really well with cultists, because cultists generate a ruin.
Yep, that's why they had the suggested the Tultis to be killed first.
Which is bloody unfortunate.
Hehehehe.
But not unexpected.
Don't be starting to play, say, Secret Alpha, Chaos Space Marine on the field just to generate points too.
Alright. This feels appropriate for the sudden calm. Yeah, you all see as slowly the warp manifestations begin to disappear from around you. And this guy will clean his visor from the gases. And
Maximo
as he-
was just saying this like, "Ugh, that was lots, intense. We'll do, no, docs. You have big dent in chest. You okay?"
Yes. I will do some surface repairs on myself here soon. But we need to check the conditions of everyone else.
I'm also gonna bring Lucas into the scene.
Yep, I'm slowly making my way there.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Yeah, and once all of these psychic phenomena and other stuff subsides,
Yep, my hindrance
Uh,
disappears.
you know that the comms officer from the Lord General's retinue is doing something to cogitate or they have on the scene there, and the Lord General walks towards you. And what would be a roll to see if Maximum and Lucas resist the urge to salute by proxy?
I don't think it's a
Nothing.
resistance.
So you don't.
You automatically fail. Yeah.
They choose to automatically fail because the man has a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how
Maximo
actually-
automatically respects those who have good mustaches.
Alright, I have not shown you what these guys look like yet. Hold on.
Yeah, what a bunch of nerds.
So here's comms officer Strelok.
He's cute.
And on to more important business. Here's Lord General Ford.
What a handsome man.
Yes.
Looks like we can afford him.
I'm gonna just put you all in a line.
Oh, GM gets a ruin point every time I make a pun. Oh no.
No.
No, I wouldn't know what to do with him. As you're all standing in a line, I assume Maximo and Lucas innately salute.
Yeah, Maximo just. My name is Maximo, bonehead of this small retinue.
And the
Destroying firstborn. Yes.
Lord General looks at all of you and goes, "Other soldiers, I don't think I should be expecting salutes from the man who saved my life here."
Is out of respect, sir. You have a
And
glorious
all the
mustache.
respect is mutual. Likewise, young man. Well, while my comms officer is sorting out this whole business, dare to explain to me to what I owe this untimely aid.
Should I say it? No, maybe.
I'm contemplating, should we say the Talons sends us? Or not?
Well, that's basically the question is: do these guys know? Well, does this guy know about the eye that's operating in the region?
Probably not, but
No.
probably say we're agents from the throne or
We can
something.
still say we're agents of the Inquisition, because we still technically have that tag, I think, right?
I mean, you can technically call yourselves agents of the throne, which is both what the Talons and the Inquisition call themselves.
Yeah.
Agents of the throne, yes.
Ah, well, it is rare to get such illustrious company out here. Don't worry, we're merely here to subside this ragtime rebellion. Don't think it should take that much longer.
It's technically going to get a little bit worse because we are after a quarry, and we're hoping that you would help us with that.
Oh, you are representatives from... well, it's not like anybody who doesn't know is alive anymore. You're with the... custodian.
You knew. Good.
I'm the Lord General, of course I knew.
Then it shouldn't come as surprise that the current situation demands us to be moving as soon as possible.
Well, yes, I have no doubt. However, I'm going to need to requisition your company in order to finish my order of business here. If that wouldn't be too much of a hassle.
Of course not, sir.
Alright, well, I can tell you more about your target along the way. However, I must make my journey to the estate of an old friend. A man who fought valiantly by my side in the earlier years of my career, when I was a senior officer in fact, and I would like to ensure that he is well. He was retired to this world, and I feel we both might need him, and I would also like to ensure that he has not fallen to heretical schemes.
If it is not too far from here, we can easily get there quickly and ascertain the situation.
It is not too far. In fact, the fact that it took this long for any support to arrive is surprising to me. I wonder what the men on the front line are up to.
Trying to survive and do their best, sir. We do have a chimera way back a bit, unfortunately.
Well,
Unless
what
they
will do
left
then?
us already.
They probably not.
Thermortians. Bonehead. They're not likely to back away even if you ask them to.
Maximo would nod at that. So if you want vehicle, we can go back to vehicle or proceed on foot.
Excellent. One moment. He turns around to look at the comms officer. Does it take you to the info screen?
Do we have a comms code for the Chimera? So we can actually vox to them?
They have a Vox device inside the Chimera, and you could try to tune into their frequency, but that would require a tech test.
Oh, I thought we were actually automatically given it for easier communication.
Well, as much as that would make sense, right?
They don't trust an ogre with the vox communicate, I understand.
No, it's just nobody really brought it up, and
I thought it was a
don't feel like-
formality.
well, I mean, I don't think guardsmen just readily give out information unless ordered to, you know?
You know, we're,
Or
agents
do
of
anything
the...
for that matter without being ordered to.
You know,
They
if
pretty
I
much
have to
just
spin a wrath
stand
point
for
for it,
orders.
I'll spin a wrath point for a
I
narrative
don't need to make a
declaration.
wrath point, I just need dogs to make me a relatively easy tech test.
Okay.
Alright, dogs, do your tech tests and don't roll a complication.
Try not to.
By the way, why are we voxing them?
To tell them that we have successfully got the Lord General and potentially head back, or if the Chimera can find a path towards us to help shorten the trip.
Well, if you remember correctly, it was a thing of like the forest was getting too dense, and even with a dozer blade, they would basically be having to take a long time to get through there. So you told them to just wait and hold down the fort.
Yeah, probably tell them that.
If it's too thick, we could just tell them to go back and just support their battle brothers.
They are waiting on the road, basically, where you left them.
If they're
Probably
waiting on
just
the
tell
road,
'em.
then no, we'll just be on our way then. We'll just let them know we successfully got the man.
Well, on the road, you know, in quotation marks, you were still like plowing through underbrush. But you get the idea, I feel.
Potatoes!
Alright, so while you guys are while Dox is passing the message, you see that Lord General turns to the comms officer and goes, Sherlock, do we have any news on the message I told you to send? No, sir. We did get a communication back from one of the fronts. They said that, well, he gestures to you guys. You already know. But no, your other message has not received any reply just yet. Well, that's disconcerting. Very well. Onwards you go. Starlock, make sure to destroy the cogitator before we leave. We do not want the heretics to accidentally pass by and find anything. And you see him load up a new canister on the melter. Already on it, sir.
Efficient. Good.
Starlock is one of the most seasoned members of my retinue. Well, right now he is the most seasoned member of my retinue on account of everyone else being dead. I arrived down here with 3 other agents of mine, and there were about a dozen guardsmen with us.
They all did their duty, and the best they could.
Yes, and the Emperor shall appreciate their sacrifice. However, well, I cannot deny that I'm at a disadvantage right now. So, again,
No, you're not. You have Maximo.
as I was going to say, it is lucky I found you and you're willing to cooperate. You don't usually see that with agents of the throne, might I add.
Hmm.
And I assume you all begin to make your way back to the Chimera.
Yep. And I'll have the Lord General stay near me so he can give so I can give him my aura bonus.
I thought
when
you were
you're-
going to say piggyback.
When you do arrive at the
No,
Chimera,
I don't. He's too dignified for a piggyback ride.
when you do arrive at the Chimera, you see like the vehicle appears to be relatively intact, a little more weathered than when you left it. However, you do also notice that there is like a good like two groups of cultists that lie dead in nearby underbrush by hails of last gunshots,
Oh my.
likely
They have
from
been
the
busy.
likely from the Chimera's side gunnery. And as you approach, and I assume Hell the Chimera,
Mm-hmm. So we don't get shot.
the pintle opens up and one of the privates pops out and gives you a little salute. Private Burke, sir. Glad to see you back. Greetings, Lord General. He does another salute. More formal this time.
So, Lord General, does this road lead to your quarry?
It should.
Good.
We chose to take our vehicle and lie low to avoid any unnecessary attention while also avoiding the ground troops. However, that did not prove as useful as we thought. They had one of those little freaks shoot us down with a bolt of lightning.
Hmm. Maybe those things should have more shock resistance.
Or. But you know.
At any rate. Private, what happened here? What are the cultists here for? We were assaulted while waiting, sir. We managed to repel the assault without any injuries. And the Lord General looks at the rest of you and goes, "Good man." You know, the same way somebody would see a dog do a little take and go, "Good dog."
Good boy.
Yeah, exactly.
If Maximo had a tail, he'll be wagging. But he doesn't, so he doesn't.
And as you all enter the vehicle, now here comes a bit of a question. Were like two people over in this vehicle now?
Maximo
The
can stay on
servitors?
top.
Can we bolt the accepted servitors on the side?
Strap the
Yeah.
servitors on the
Technically,
side.
I
We have
don't
to
see
take.
why we couldn't magnetically lock them on the top.
Eh?
Yeah, you could just have more heavy bolter turrets with the last fuselage.
You know, just like the bike holders on the car top,
Yeah,
on the
there
top
you
of the
go.
cars.
We figured out
Yeah,
a
you
space
just-
problem.
You just strap them with some harnesses to the top of the vehicle.
And extra turrets.
And since they're servitors, they can't complain.
That is true.
Eh?
They can enjoy the wind too. You know, like dogs.
Look, we reinforced the vehicle more with more shielding.
And guns.
Alright.
Thinking that I'd probably get my docks repaired a bit.
Appropriate. So you get two of the servitors magnetically locked to the top of the vehicle, and the Lord General and the comms officer get to sit with you on the back of the Chimera. And the first thing the Lord General does as soon as he's inside and the vehicle starts moving is he unlatches that power fist and just let it rest on the side for a second, and he just shakes his arm. You won't believe what 2 days of wearing that thing will do to you.
Maximo will shake his head despite he doesn't understand. Or nods despite he doesn't understand.
I mean, it's not hard to understand. He was waving a power fist around for 2 days while ambushed. Remember, they left 2 days ago, and you found them basically like a handful of hours away from their original position.
They didn't get that far.
Yeah.
They get shot down. So.
I mean, if you remember, the guy at the front you were fighting on, the officer you helped out, Littell told you we would have sent people out there, but we've just been fighting off assaults.
Mm.
And you know, since they did not get anything back from him, they basically signed him off as death. Well, there goes the Lord General. They're gonna have us killed for that, but well, let's see if the heretics beat them to it. So now you continue with the Chimera, and during the time, he looks at all of you and says, "So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this target of opportunity that you're after, you're talking about the psychic heretic, their leader, Harry."
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes. We were briefed by members of the Inquisition on his whole agenda. He has a tendency to assume other people's identities and infiltrate positions of power to get his goals through. This has led to some very strenuous processes when it comes to interacting with other higher officials. However, in my efforts on the planet, I have managed to coincidentally acquire his position at the time. And thankfully it is not within our ranks. A man matching the exact description of your target, violet eyes, sort of a rebreather apparatus, and a long trench coat, has appeared in fact on this very world. And is in fact taking a hiding spot in one of the local estates. An estate that has been, let's say, purposed into a fortress since the heretics moved in. Approaching it is nearly impossible, aside from the, let's say, normal defenses of the fortress. There's also a great psychic barrier that invades the minds of those who get too close. Makes them cantankerous with visions. I assume you're familiar with effects of the sort.
More intimate than you think.
Good. Also, the music too was perfect there. Just saying.
The comes the other person. Thank you, sir.
Alright, well, with that information, I can tell you exactly where this estate fortress of there is. The men have taken to calling it the. What was it, Starlock? They call it the Sard, sir. He looks at the rest of you. It's because there is a large noble spire in the middle, which is the central, well, home of the estate. The Shard, then. We do not know which noble family the estate belonged to beforehand, nor did I care to ask, for whoever has allowed their residence to become a lair of cultists and heretics shall be summarily executed with the rest once we clear out the place.
We will deal with that when we get there.
Yes.
I assume they're going to be aware of our presence.
Oh, most certainly, I mean. Heretics. And he just gives you a look like, you know that kind. However, if I may, I do have one question of my own about this entire Harrow business. If I'm allowed to ask.
You're Lord General. Ask anyways.
Alright then. Why Achilles' Hope? This is not a planet of strategic value or great defense, yet your target seems to have gone into quite the, well, unnecessary prep work in order to turn it into a fortress, and still, with that in mind, she could have done a much better work at any of the moons of Nometari, or in Prosperia for that matter.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Planets with a lot more equipment geared towards such purpose.
Because I think this requires a part skill test, because this will be beyond Maximo's eternal knowledge, because I'm using meta knowledge for myself, but I can't use it through Maximo. So I might have to use a scholar test for this one.
Before you do anything, what is your above game assumption here that you're making?
Basically, Maximo says, you don't know basically to my point of view, but because Maximo can't say it, just like, you don't know Chaos, do you? Chaos has weird plans, so there's something about this planet we don't know of, so therefore he's here for some reason. He doesn't care about things, there's just something about mass psychosis.
There is definitely something about this. Can I help Maximo out with Scholar?
I haven't really said that because it's beyond Maximo's technically knowledge and purview. Because, well, he may fought chaos before, he's not studied into it.
I mean, technically speaking, you guys did essentially have a crash course on the enemy you're facing, both with the Inquisition and with the Eye most recently, so I don't think it's beyond your purview to just say that much.
But to articulate it so Maximo could say it.
Maximo's a smart ogre.
He is both smart and dumb at the same time. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's narratively convenient when it comes to smarts.
Yeah.
That's why his bone augments functions and doesn't function at the same time.
I mean, if you wish to roll for it, go ahead, but I'm willing to waive that roll.
Alright, and just... To be frank, Lord General, I believe you're not too experienced with chaos. They are strange lot. Many different plans of many different things. Just like those sneaky knife-eared guys with metaphors and all that. They think of things beyond things can ever be thought. So I think.
Well,
So something about this planet is significant to him. Maybe not to us, but to him, it is lots. And that's a problem.
I'm just wondering. Of all the places you could go to, she chooses a planet that is most likely going to be noticed if something goes wrong. A planet that usually serves as a retirement home for heroes of the Imperium. And, there's successive generations after.
Which means prime example of lots of souls, or other influences to change and sway the minds of lots of Imperial citizens.
Well, yes, but my
So
other
I
problem
think that's the plan, because what we have dealt with in the past.
Well, yes, but at the same time, why here if he wishes to do some secretive plot? Why raise a fortress out of an estate and not just simply hide in it? Why bring so much attention to himself? Why carry an entire battalion of guardsmen to his doorstep?
Maximo will look towards Muldoon. Muldoon, do your brain stuff. Think of something. Maybe check if this man is okay. He's asking too much questions. He's Lord General. He's smarter than me, supposed to be.
Well, General, maybe he's provoking the guard. Like, he wants it to attack them, Warp could be fickle, but usually human souls could be used in a really twisted ways. Maybe he needs some way or for something. That could be one thing, and he's just announcing it like, yeah, come and get me, and everywhere is slaughter, everywhere is war, and he's getting his souls in that way. Or he's an idiot, and he's not an idiot.
So what you're saying is, we are most likely playing into his plans.
Probably if we are going to visit your friend too.
More than we think, less than we know.
Yeah. He's a twisted one. Don't worry about it. We played
It's
a
not
lot
like-
of...
It's not like I'm back away and let him get away with it, can we now? How do you battle a foe that wants you to battle him then?
Precision strike? Or I bet I have a thing in mind.
Stylock kind of like finally leans back and looks towards the general, who now realizes slowly what he has walked into, essentially, and says, I've seen this before. When I was a stormtrooper. Armageddon. So much war that the sky split open. And whoever wants can roll me scholar test on that information to see if your characters I call that part of Imperial knowledge.
I wonder if Maximo will ever think of it.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Maximo rolls a 4. He knows of
Yay.
Armageddon.
5. Oh wait, nope, wrong one. That's tech. Well, same dice. So, eh. Or yeah, I'll reroll it just in case.
Is Lucas going to roll?
There you go. It's a 4 actually. Sorry. Forgot I had 2
I
points.
think we lost Lucas.
Stuff.
I'm here.
You want to roll?
roll?
We could choose the way that, I suppose.
that great with scholar checks, but
Hey,
sure.
I'm bad. I rolled a 4 out of 3 dice. So,
Alright, so Maximo, Dox, and Muldoon, you all recall of this part of Imperial history. Lucas surprisingly does not, even though I had lowered the DN for Maximo and Lucas due to being guardsmen. You have heard of the basically, the Third War for Armageddon, which happened during the tail end of the last millennium. In that war, essentially, orcs were fighting with Imperial forces, led by one of the greatest host of Steel Legionnaires and Astartes. And during the war, at some point, a rift to the warp opened over the skies of Armageddon, and demons started spilling in due to how much conflict there was going on. And basically, while Lord Commander Ford was figuring out the scale of a trap they might have walked into, Strelok essentially was like, "Yup, I have seen this before." It's literally the Back to the Future pointing at the screen.
yeah,
The
basically.
Back to the Future, the pointing at the screen meme.
Pretty much, Harold pretty knows because he has a
I
lot
see
of...
this one before.
Let's see. Only way we can actually get a jump on Harrow is if we teleport on top of him without him knowledge.
Also, something that I guess was never brought up before, but since we're rolling lore for stuff that happened in the Imperium, I really want to ask any of you if you would like to make me, and I'm only making this a difficult check due to the fact that nobody has brought it up yet. Does anybody want to make me a check on basically a scholar test on Harrow? Not so much him, but more so a notable fact about his description that nobody has brought up yet.
Well, I'm probably willing to give 2 glory points to our good old Magos here with his brains. If it's okay. Suggestive.
Sure.
I will say, since this lore relates to the warp mostly, I will give a bonus to Muldoon as well.
Oh, yeah.
I will give you 2 dice.
Yeah. Favorite.
Hmm.
Oh, wrong stat.
So we get both dice, or
Can I help dogs out in the scholar check?
I'm giving the stuff only if you're the one rolling because warp knowledge stuff.
could I give him assist then, or how that work?
I mean, technically, we could just give the glory dice to Muldoon to just increase his dice even more.
Like, I have 10 with these. So I'm
That
happy
would-
with it.
Equate the same amount of dice I would have.
Double.
Get 10 then.
Double roll them. You roll, me roll.
Oh, well, only one of us gets the bonus then.
Huh.
Does it?
No, the +2 is because it's warp stuff.
Yes.
And we want to do the 2 glory from me to get a +2 then, right? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that was the idea Maximo said.
okay.
Alright,
Alright, so
there's the
plus-
glory. Gone.
So +2 to
Well, technically, the glory is gone after you roll, because one thing about glory, you roll it after you roll the check if you don't pass it.
Ah, that's fun.
Oh,
Yeah. So, make your scholar tests.
should I add the +2 then? Or
Oh, Muldoon just...
+1
don't
for
add the +2 yet. We'll add it in... You'll just roll for glory if you don't pass it.
okay, so No bonus dice, so straight scholar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Hey!
You also pass it.
And
Oh,
another
I guess we got.
glory.
So we get
Oh,
4
it's
glory.
There is a moment as you are all contemplating, you know, earlier, if you remember, Ford gave you a description of Harrow to make sure you're thinking about the same guy. And it strikes you both at the same time about a bizarre little factoid in his appearance.
Did he have a cape?
Violet eyes.
Hey! Doc's got it.
Eh.
You know that violet eyes are a thing that's usually present in worlds that are close to certain warp rifts. It was very present in Acadians.
Ah, that's true.
So if Harrow's appearance truly is his, or is by any means truthful, then he's probably somebody that grew up near a rift. And while this doesn't say anything by itself, the fact it has fallen into chaos begs the question, how long has Harrow been a heretic?
Did Harrow had those eyes before?
Yes, he
Okay.
always had purple eyes.
Oh.
Well, violet eyes.
Those people have more resistance to warp, so that's even fun. Ugh.
Hmm. Lord General, are you sure about his description of Harrow that you mentioned? Of violet eyes?
Well, yes, is anything wrong about that? Did he not have those before?
No, he did, but that means he's from a world that has been afflicted by warp energies before, or in close approximation to them, similar to the Cadian.
How many planets would be afflicted by such energies?
Well, hundreds, thousands even.
Would there be any that would there be any specifically that comes to mind that of why that would cause
Not
major
particularly,
abnormality?
not particularly, Nine. That's something you're gonna have to ask whoever he was working with before. However, excuse my ignorance, but don't individuals who hail from such worlds usually have resilience towards the warp?
Or sensitivity to it.
Well, that begs the question. If he possessed or getting warp stuffed, then what kind of power are we dealing with then?
Something worse than we think.
It's always worse than we think, isn't it?
Hmm.
But the Imperium fights on.
Something as that of destroying firstborn. There's always a bigger potato to dig up. We just have to dig deeper.
I should probably give communication information to the Eye to let them know of our situation then. And give them an update.
Give them short and brief. Most likely, they are listening.
So, do I do a test to get the box to communicate
No,
with
you
the eye.
don't need to do it to communicate with the eye. It's not like the Inquisition who only tapped in when they wanted.
Yeah, we get a two-way communication instead of just being one-way.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise! The Emperor is not as much of a
Secrecy
Okay.
guy, anyways. Yeah, he's more.
as the Inquisition is.
Well, all depends. The Emperor never lies, anyways. You
Yeah.
just never learned the truth yet. Well, you guys deal with that. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
So while you all give your debriefing and ponder on the situation, slowly but surely a couple more hours have passed, and
Probably
you find
within,
yourself.
probably within that time, I'll probably try to do repairs or medicate myself a bit.
All right.
I'll do the Techno-Animus to use my tech test and do the repairs for myself here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You?
8 in glory. So I
Alright.
could heal up 8 wounds then?
Well,
Or
technically speaking, you don't roll for this. You just can heal an amount up to the rating.
okay.
This would technically be a respite.
Oh, full-on respite. Oh, wow.
Well, no, respite is the small one.
No, it's a regroup.
Oh yeah, regroup then.
So how much would I heal up then? Or what would I heal up then?
One moment.
Maximo will probably use his survival skills for his healing.
You gain wounds equal to your essentially to your healing dice pool. Here it says Medicae, but if you have a skill that allows you to substitute Medicae for something else, I'll allow it.
So I have a
Nice.
dice pool of 6 for me, so I can heal myself 6 wounds.
Yeah. I got Techno-Animus, so I could heal up
What's your tech dice pool?
my tech dice pool is 8 plus 2 because I think that's from my equipment that I got a plus 2 with that. So that will be a 10?
Okay, so you can heal up to 10.
Okay, and that's just
Or-
for wounds, not shock.
It's either or.
Either
Oh.
or.
Oh, so I could do 9 of my wounds and 1 shock then. Okay.
Yes.
No, it's one or the other.
No, it's either or.
Or shock or wounds.
You
Yeah, I'll
choose
do-
one of the two.
I'll do the wounds because that's the highest amount that I took.
How much shock you are rocking?
You can spin a wrath point, though, to restore shock, though.
That's true.
Not only that, but also you guys could
Ask the
Spend
Fox
the
guy
wrath.
that
spend the wrath to have the Lord General use his ability and just restore everyone's.
Probably do that.
Well, I mean, if we need it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's runes. You have to spend a glory to do that.
We have those.
Well, yeah, but when we need
How
it.
did we get 4? I thought we only had
We
2.
did not spend the 2, and also they're all the glory each.
Yeah, from our scholar test.
Double at it. Give it to the other one.
Oh,
Odin and then Doc's high five that.
They're all Cadia test and got glories.
Alright, double it and give it to the next game at the end.
Oh no! Cadia stands, said nobody.
no,
They
it
never
just
finished the war
floats.
cry.
No, Cadia does not stand, it just floats.
I don't assume that Lucas has lost shock or wounds, considering he was at a different side of the map.
Yes.
Unless he
It's
secretly
very
fell off.
event existence.
Well, he did have to deal with the emotional trauma, but that's because of not us. No,
He's from Craig.
exactly.
He doesn't have emotions, he represses them.
Eat emotional trauma for breakfast.
Alright. So, since you did gain Lord General Ford's information on Harrow, I shall reward you with...
2 mini nukes.
No, 10 XP.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
And 2 mini nukes.
Alright. So, when I said a couple of hours pass, and eventually your guy's Chimera comes to a stop at its destination, and let's see here.
So we got 10 XP. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's write that down.
You
I might have enough for a jump pack.
you exit the Chimera to find yourselves before a great Gothic manor. It is like imagine it the size of a town, basically.
It's a large building. It's a mansion.
Well, it's Imperium sized, so you know.
Yeah, it's just like when you go to the local Emperor Donald's. Just like, you want imperial size, that's cup, sir? Your meal?
Would you like to Imperium size that?
Ah, hold on.
God damn it.
I found an image. I found an image that actually is quite close to what I'm thinking. There you go.
Yeah.
I just now that would be a funny roleplay moment. Would just go to a local restaurant, and just like, you want to imperial size that meal, sir? Since you're an ogre, and just like, yes.
As the Chimera pulls up, you are stopped at the entrance by some guards, and you hear basically an exchange that goes, Imperial Chimera, please identify yourself. And one of the privates goes for the pintle, but the Lord General stops him and takes the top. And he says, Lord General Ford of the Imperial Guard. He's, well, our Emperor's hammer. He doesn't pause, I did, because brain doesn't work. And he says, I am an old friend to Lord Leomund. And the guard says, right, sir, please come in. A representative of the house will be with you shortly. As the Chimera strolls in and basically is guided to stop somewhere inside the perimeter. You know, very much like the image I sent. Imagine that, but with a lot more green.
Big.
And
It's like the cathedral.
soon enough, as you are all getting out and, you know, getting yourselves ready, I have a question for Docs. Are you bringing the servitors with you inside this place?
I like to bring a few just in case, but not all of them, I would think. Probably just 4 servitors with me or something. Let the other 4 keep an eye on the Chimera.
Alright. As you're all getting ready to move in, you are met by a man who comes walking towards you, followed by a retinue of servants, some of them servitorized, others human. And he appears to be wearing a small shoulder cape, very rich clothes. He's younger in appearance compared to most people you have met. If you had to give him a number, you'd say he's in his early 30s, mid 20s maybe. And he's wearing one of those like powdered wigs with a ponytail. And as he comes towards you, he says, "It is a great pleasure to meet the famous Lord General Ford. Your Excellence." And he does like a little bow, and Ford goes, "There's no need for that, sir. Young man, what's your name?" "Oh, I am... well, I am Leomund Atlas II of Periandor. A most great pleasure to meet you." And I'm gonna put down his name. And I assume these are your retinue. Pleasure. Well, Mr. Strelok over here is my retinue. Indeed. These are some, let's say, backup from our Emperor's very skilled agents. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to lose my composure. We don't get to see agents of the throne around here often. I'll make sure to treat you appropriately, he says, flashing you all a smile.
Fucking
With no
inside. I mean,
with no sincerity behind it. You wanna do what to him?
you know, just inside. Well,
Go ahead.
how much full of shit of him? Well, it's a free.
Hey, 3 is good
Anybody
enough.
else would like to inside him?
Maximo's not smart enough, but he can try.
It doesn't. It's not about smart. It's about knowing
Fellowship.
people.
No.
It's about having a good nostyle.
It's about willpower.
Yeah, I think Lucas should have a better chance at this. He knows how to suss out weird people. He's at least one of them.
I'm going to draft that. What I do.
Really?
I would, but I only have 1 die for it.
Hey, glory.
Does Lucas want to roll insight, or are we just moving to the
Fine,
result?
I'll roll insight.
Okay. There we
Hold it.
go. Muldoon, first of all, here's your glory.
Yeah.
And second of all, Muldoon,
Yeah.
you can see that the presence of you guys after he learns what you are, like assuming you're either actual representatives of Terra or of the Inquisition, either way, it is not a good thing for anyone. He does appear stressed, like your presence here does stress him out a little, but you can't exactly,
Point the
it's not like
finger
obvious.
that he's a goddamn
Yeah.
heretic, or just because goddamn.
Yeah, you guys do have a reputation, yes.
Yeah, I fear someone. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting my figgy back then.
Wait, I have an influence of 3, so my reputation's not that best.
The same reputation as a Space Marine, so I'd argue it is.
Oh.
Space Marine.
And
So-
at any capacity, he says, "Well, young man, I assume you are one of Leomund's successors, let's say." "I am his grandson, yes. Next in line to inherit our great lineage. And, of course, the benefits that come with it. Always at my master's... What's the word I was going to use? Oh,
I knew
always
it.
at
It
the
was a
master's
trap.
behest." And he says, "Well, I assume you're here for a purpose. Please come inside." And he gestures with his cane to lead you up some stairs.
Maximo will keep his wits about him. Hopefully.
Alright,
He's going to try to be extra perceptive.
fair enough. I assume you're all following along with this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, you walk up some stairs and up some more, and then go around the long path to finally get to the entrance of the estate. And then they have to comb somebody to open the gates because they're so big that normal people cannot open them. They have to be opened by a machine. And once inside, he starts walking you down a corridor, going, "In case you're not aware, this place was built by my ancestor, Leomund I, after he was retired from his service to the Imperium. He commissioned this building, which took about 11 years to build. Something that wasn't really a problem with a man who bears as many studs as he did. Referring to studs of service, by the way, which are little augmatics that extend your lifespan. He says, and here you can see the first portrait he commissioned in our garden. And you see the image of a man who appears to be wearing a sort of how would I describe this? He's wearing a sort of breastplate with blue and white colors, and underneath he's wearing a very regal coat sort of clothes, and is holding a helmet under his arm, and he himself looks old, many studs on one side of his forehead, grey hair, a sure look in his eyes, clean shaved, augmatic eye, you know, typical veteran of the Imperium. And, you know, looks like somebody who is a venerable hero of the Imperium. And anyone here who has an Astra Militarum background may roll me an intellect test, just general intellect, to see if you recognize the kind of armor he's wearing.
Maximo got a 2.
Alright. Lucas, are you rolling?
At this point, I'm rolling just for the kicks.
Well, I'd say Astra Militarum characters, so...
A 2.
Well, neither of you can really understand by the portrait what sort of a role he could have served in. He definitely does not seem like your typical kind of trooper.
Yep.
And with that, as you move on, the Leomund II says, "Oh, by the way, I assume you had a long trip coming over here with all these terrific events that have been going on. Would you be inclined to join us for a little, well, dining experience, if you will? We're about to partake of a meal to, let's say, take a small break from the harsh reality of our world, and since you're here, it'd be very nice of you to join us."
Oh, well, that sounds just lovely. Right, guys?
I appreciate the offer, but I cannot sustain on any food stuff.
Well, your presence on the table will be most welcome either way, Magos. I'm sure you would love to hear about our family's history.
Perhaps.
Before we get any further this talk, as much as I would be interested in joining you for a dinner, young man, what of your ancestor, Leomund? I came here to speak to him. Where is she? I suppose she would have come out to greet us already, if he was here, and well, truth be told, Lord General, my ancestor is, well, for one, he's not here, and for two, I highly doubt he's well. You see, when this all started, this terrible conflict, he broke away from the rest of our family to decide to stay and harbor within the walls of this brilliant estate. He instead decided to take to the front and try to remember his good old days.
Definitely going to inside this.
The way I am told the story goes is he was captured. And I'm afraid that's all I know. I pray to the Emperor that he's well. This war has costed me much already. And yes, you may incite him now.
Yeah.
Inside him again? Sounds awfully suspicious.
You get the feeling that he doesn't exactly lie. He's just not fully committing to the truth.
Is
But
there
again,
something?
But again, it could be a matter of suspicion, or it could be a matter of heresy. Nobody could know. Like, you know, how he knows you are not heretics.
Yeah, definitely. Can I try to persuade him?
You can talk to him and then I will consider
Yeah.
him to roll a persuasion.
Alright. Are you sure you didn't left some little information out of your story? We're
Well,
definite. We
I
are.
mean, I could tell you about the fact that, as I said, this war had cost much already. We already lost a cousin, and my parents, well, who perished shortly after my grandfather left us to one of the assaults from the cultist elements of this world. But no, there is nothing beyond that that I think does not cover things I have not already said. As I said, my grandfather wished to fight against the cult, and he was captured.
Well, I still feel you're not telling the whole truth.
I am sure you will have ample time to interrogate me during the dinner.
Oh, we wouldn't do such things. We're just here to visit the Lord General's friend.
I just want to make it clear, Agent of Terra, that I am cooperating and I have not caused you any grief. Me and my servants have stayed alive by, well, what means we can afford in this time. And I would not see why I would blatantly lie to the servants of the Emperor when he himself is always watching over us, correct?
Yes. I would love to incite that Lord.
I mean, he's not really saying anything
Well,
total lie, he's just...
Well, he's telling us he's not
I'm
lying to
cooperating.
us, and you know.
No, he's telling he's cooperating, which so far he has not tried to hit you or anything. I don't think he's not cooperating with you
One
guys.
second, sorry.
Hey.
I'll be
And
right back.
Lord General Ford will kind of step into the scene and be like, alright, let's pipe down, everyone. There is no need for hostilities just yet. Nobody's
Oh.
accusing anyone of anything, correct?
Of course not, just a lovely little chit chat. I just wanted to know more about your friend. That's all.
And I said that we will have ample time for all your questions during the dinner.
I definitely giving him the stink eye.
I'm back, sorry.
And is everyone here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Maximo is not back yet. You guys feel free to talk amongst yourself in the back of the group while we wait for Maximo.
Well, definitely getting a little bit suspicious vibe of him, but I
Yeah.
don't know if he's just feeding the Inquisition or more heretical stuff is with him. Well, if some heretical stuff could go up, I could just maybe check into the war.
You could attempt science.
Can I even fail science? No, I can't. Okay, but wait. I can roll.
You have to roll, yes, you have to manifest it.
No, I'm just thinking. Can I even roll like Perils of the Warp? No, Sunny Science can't. Okay, last line. Sure, I would love to. Yeah.
Oh, alright. Is there any shift you would like to do?
I can't. There is no shift.
Remind me, what's the radius of science?
15 meters.
15?
No, 50.
50.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me resist corruption, DN5.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Resist corruption.
Hey, guess what? You fucked around. Guess what comes next?
Ha! 5.
Alright. You manage to pass. You begin to, open your mind to the warp and try to sense what goes on around you. And you find out, as you open up, you feel an immense dark presence encroaching all around you. Like, it's as if, how do I put this? Imagine being at the depths of the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you light a flare, right?
And I see the big eye just looking at me.
No, and all you see around you is teeth.
Wow!
Like you have swum inside something's mouth.
Well, that's definitely nice.
Yeah, and you kind of have to essentially shut yourself out of science immediately. Because you feel something like reach out for you, essentially.
Yeah, I knew it.
Like a dark spirit is nearby.
Before the thief is chopping them, I'm just if it was a dream, you wake up before it ends, and like, all right.
And before Muldoon can say anything about that, can everybody make me a strength test?
No.
Strength test?
DN5, yes.
No.
3.
Alright, who passed?
I'll be
Maximo
right back
passed.
again.
Lucas, I'm still waiting for your roll.
Damn. What the?
Sure, I'm not going to use my ref anywhere else.
Alright, so.
Give me a sec.
No, it's not that important.
Oh, then I'm taking back my ref. If I...
Well, maybe you should wait for me to describe something before you spend it.
I'm not rolled it yet. I'm just pulled it out. And I can't put
Okay,
it back.
right click on it and try to take it back.
Claim.
Yeah. Alright, so Maximo is away again, so
I thought it was here.
he had to go away again.
Eyes returned.
Alright. As I was saying, everybody except for Maximo, you feel this tremendous like earthquake go on for a second. Like nothing breaks apart or anything, and it's very spontaneous. But essentially it's like somebody's it's like the whole place was on a table and somebody shook the table for like a second. And everybody who's not Maximo just falls prone essentially, including the servants and Leomund II.
Oh, something bad happened. Get up. Something bad comes. I can feel it in my mustache.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's the battle from around the place, you know, artillery
Oh
strikes.
no, that was too close.
Well, maybe something hit the mansion. I'd have to go check with the guards. Well, yes. In fact,
My
I'm going
mustache
to go check
tingles.
that everything.
I don't like
I'm going
this.
to go check that everything is fine, if that is all right with you. Please proceed to the dining room. I'm sure you can find it. If you would excuse me.
Was there a loud, terrible noise which happened?
No, it was just a shake.
So it wasn't battle damage because Maximo would hear that. So Maximo is automatically just eyes squint.
He heads towards the entrance, by the way. Like, he's not lying. He's going outside to check on stuff. Well, he's not lying about going outside, at least.
I see him story.
When he's out of hearing distance, I'm just going to tell Dux, can you box the guys in the Chimera that maybe some trouble is coming their way? When I checked in,
I could ask him for a status report on their end.
would be lovely. When I checked into the warp, lot of not a good thing, lot of terrible things. Lot of terrible things.
This place gives bad vibes.
Let me correct you for a moment there, Mulder.
Please.
Not lots of terrible things.
One big terrible thing.
Terrible
Yes.
thing, overshadowing everything else the warp had in store for you.
Something
the
in this
center
manner's
of-
not right.
Yeah. Asking is this manor is the center of it? Kinda?
No. You felt as if there is a presence like looming over it. In fact, I will have you roll a scholar to see if there's like anything you know about the warp that might give you an idea as to what you just experienced.
5?
5 won't do it.
Okay.
Would you
Not
like
unless he
to
spends a
roll
wrath
it?
reroll.
We're near the end of the session.
Sure.
I will say that the end is fairly high, so
We got.
go ahead.
Use
6.
glory. Use glory.
6 is
Why
still
not? It's the end of the session.
gonna do it.
We have 5 goddamn glories.
How much glory do you want to spend on this?
4?
Is everybody okay with that?
Do it.
Eh?
Not like we can save it for next
It's gotta raise
episode,
7
right?
Then.
Alright, roll glory, 4 of them.
Oh.
How you do that?
Just
Oh, well, in
let's
your
roll.
combat tab,
In
on
on the
combat
right
tab?
side,
Okay.
you can say glory out of glory spent. Just put that to 4, click out, and click. There you go.
Roll glory.
And see, you
Click
can do
roll
that.
Glory.
God damn it.
Alright. Okay, the first one. I'll just look at the first one.
Maximo
That's
rolled a 2,
Maximo.
but that's
That's
for an
Maximo.
example.
Yeah. Okay, 1. Unfortunately, a 7
God fucking
still not enough.
sad.
But you
Well,
have
does
a feeling.
Does the wrath point apply to the glory dice too?
No.
No.
You have a feeling. It's at the tip of your tongue to see if you can recall what you've been told about such phenomena, but
Phenomena.
it doesn't come to you.
Phenomena. Da-da-da-da-da.
And also, Docs, do you vox the guys on the Chimera?
Yep. Yeah, staff
Uh,
support.
They tell you that they felt a sudden earthquake. A sudden shake. It appears that the guards outside also felt it, but there wasn't any, like, basically explosions or impacts or anything.
Mm.
And you know, these guys are guardsmen, they would know.
Yep. That's why Maximu knew. There was no loud crumping noise.
The Chimera is fine, and they did state that there was no signs of attack or anything, so Maximo is right about that.
Well, still.
Be vigilant. The weird
Keep
Grimblies
an eye
are
on
about.
this.
For the, you know, putting into consideration
Besides
what you said
Muldoon.
earlier. Putting into consideration what you said earlier about chaos, he turns to the rest of you and goes, I shall take Starlock and go to the dining room. And keep our pistols hot. Now, while we
Maximal has
are...
a sneaking suspicion we're walking further deeper into trap.
Perhaps. However, I am obliged to an old friend to show some lenience towards his legacy for all the good I've seen of him. You, however, are by no means obliged to such commodities as honor and, let's say, friendly lenience. So I'd like you to do what agents of the Imperium do best and poke your nose where it's not supposed to be. And he gives you a big smile like, you know what to do. I'm giving you the okay to do the dirty stuff that I wouldn't do.
Let's go investigating.
Investigation.
Alright, we go to the mistress room and find her drawer.
Oh my god, we went
Now,
that manner and mystery machine and such.
Just to be
now I
sure.
will say, just to give you all a situation on where you are and how things are. You are at the entrance of the estate. There's like a lot of plaques around that are like, hey, here's a map of the estate, drawn by this figure of the Imperium. Very delicate and nice, and shows you where you are and where you can go and where the rooms are. Because yes, they need maps in this place to realize where they are. And I
AKA,
will
you
say
are
that
here,
the
man.
You are standing here.
exactly. And
But
I
no,
will,
I'm
I will also
standing
say
right
the
here.
shaking. And I will also say the shaking came from below you guys.
Kinda figured.
So whatever is happening below.
Down the river.
Like, you know, this wasn't like something hit from above and the place shook.
Yeah.
It was the earth underneath you shaking.
In the basement.
Perhaps it is.
Good thing I know how to clear out basements.
Oh no, they have giant rats. We are doing a level 1 quest.
This is not Vermintide.
You don't know that.
I don't hear the music, so...
Just for funsies, I'm going to cast Conceal Phenomena. So if the thing is tracing psychic power, it could have
Go
Now
harder
you
time
decide to
track
hide
it.
yourself.
Yes.
Well, I hope you roll well.
I just need the free, come on. Yay, glory too, see? Happy,
You
everybody's
don't
happy.
get glory from psychic tests.
Oh. Still, I could be happy for the glory shot.
Alright, so you managed to summon to conceal phenomena on yourself.
Yeah.
Concealing your presence.
Yeah.
From whatever psychic predations might be. And as you begin to, as you all begin to wander, I assume, to find a way to go deeper.
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
Hmm.
Yep, find the basement.
Muldoon,
Hello.
you hear a voice in the back of your mind, and
Oh boy.
I guess your concealed phenomena was not good enough.
no, it was, because just wait till you hear what he hears. You hear a very, I can't really do it myself, but you hear as if there is a voice that speaks in multiple cadences and accents and tones. Right?
Like multiple voices.
Like multiple people talking through one voice, yes.
I see, yeah.
This is where we have use of AI, generative text.
And yeah, except not using AI in my campaigns.
What do you
And
mean?
you hear,
Oh yeah, the Emperor said no AI. Okay, I understand.
yeah, and so should I. You hear the voice go, playing hide and seek, are we, little mouse?
Is it the familiar voices?
No, this is
Fantastic.
straight up demonic.
Fantastic.
Like, imagine, like, let me give you a more accurate representation. Hold on a moment. Let me get it. Play hide and seek, our little mouse.
And of course, it has echo and everything in my head, and multiple 3, 4, 5, 6 voices, and yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah, and suddenly, Muldoon, you feel as if there is hundreds of eyes looking for you but can't see you all around you.
You could. It's just a plus to the end.
Well, now he's gonna try.
I know.
I'm just telling you what you feel like.
Lovely. Well, guys, we are dealing with definitely demonic stuff. He's just talking to me because, I concealed myself, and he just talked to me to let me know he's looking for me. For us.
By the way, since how psychic powers work, before anybody else says anything, every time this thing talks to you, and I say this now so you remember it every other time it talks to you, have you ever had like a very quick intake of frozen food like ice cream or
Yeah, fuck.
Brain
Yeah.
freeze.
Brain
and you get, yeah, it's like getting
Brain
brain
freeze.
freeze every time it talks to you.
God damn it, Reaper.
It gives
I
you
hate brain
headaches.
freeze.
Oh god, the migraine speaks now.
More
You're
true
going
than
to-
you think. Oh no. Not even Tylenol will even help with this.
Alright? And with Maximo telling you that basically, oh, there's certainly a demon talking to me right now, I think that's a good point to end the session.
See, Maximo didn't say that. Muldoon said that.
Tomato. Your names both start with M. It's fine.
I have the better mustache, thank you.
I have the better wings.
I don't care about your wings. You don't fly
I
with
have
them
goat
anyway.
hooves.
No.
Great. Now we got
Claws.
ourselves a crotch measuring contest going on at the moment.
And the thing what probably
What do you mean,
Reaper
great
forgot about
crotch?
it. What is on my neck? I mean, nothing is on my neck.
Except for my hands against your throat.
Oh no!
Come here, you little
I don't
Something
forget
bites your
about it.
finger.
Proceeds to choke him out like
I-
Bart Simpson.
Hey, crazy.
Something
don't
bites your
forget-
neck finger.
Hey, crazy.
Yes.
Don't forget about it.
Okay, good.
And I am going to use it in this part.
Fantastic.
You just had to go and give him an idea. You just had to do it, didn't
No,
you?
no, no. Everything has been designed. Everything is proceeding just as planned.
Alright, Haro.
Thank you,
Until
everyone,
something
for
happens
showing
and we
up
fuck
to
up the
this
plan.
episode of HellCrashers. Brought to you by the Imperial Man, and also sanctioned by the Imperial Inquisition of the Ordo Hereticus.
What the hell is even?
Alright. Are we still doing anything further, or?
I'm good. I have been Sarah_Reaper, begging you this beautiful game, and I can't wait to show you where I'm taking them next. Would the rest of you like to tell the people who you are?
No.
I guess we'll do it again. I'm Dr. Lumen, and I played Docs 404. And next.
I was Crazy Bad, I was playing Muldoon, and yeah. Torch next. He's dead.
Lucas.
I'm Art of War, bringing the voice of Lucas, as I'm currently contemplating whether or not I should kill these guys before they kill each other. Maxwell, get your hands off of him!
No,
I do not care.
he's warm.
Let him go.
Oh, but it's cold in here.
You have your thermal blanket.
Do I? Well, that was left on the ship.
It's currently sitting on your bed.
But my bed's not here, though.
Anyways.
Hello, my name is Maximo, played by Maximo, but also played by Big Mek Plays. You can find Big Mek Plays on Big Mek Plays channel on YouTube and Twitch as well. And also tune in Saturday on Twitch for, well, Odd Boys. Odd Boys All Orc Adventure. Great for funs and lows. Great for October too. See you there, I guess. And also, clean your desk. It's full of dirty stuff. Especially the napkins. Other than that, I think it's best for us to say goodbye, and you have yourself a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Bye.